How's it going, people? Right, so before I get started with the video, apologies if I seem a little bit disorientated. I had my jab done yesterday, and I've got to be honest, there's been a few side effects. I feel achy, headache, basically how you feel when you've got the flu. And I'm not on about man flu, I'm on about when you've got proper flu. You know, aching joints, stiffness, lightheaded with headaches, hot, cold. So I basically got all the sort of flu symptoms, which apparently is quite normal when you have this jab. But, you know, so I'm not feeling my greatest. So if I do seem a little bit off, I do apologise. I'm doing my best, really. If I'm honest, I didn't really feel like doing a video, but I need to do them. It's good to keep busy anyway. When you're not feeling too good, at least if you're doing something, it kind of takes your mind off it. So, and you know, I'm hoping it subsides anyway, because I've heard from a lot of people that normally halfway through the day it just subsides. So I'll probably be all right later. We'll see. Right, okay. Enough of that rubbish. Let's get on with what this video is actually about. Pickups. Yeah, we got pickups. Apologies for that, guys. Jump cut. As you know, it's tradition, isn't it, that my dog starts barking the minute I start doing a video. It's always the way. The main reason for this is my neighbour's dog is always outside barking at everything. And when that starts barking, it sets my one off. So it's become a tradition, if you like. Anyway, you didn't come here to hear me going on about that or hearing dogs barking. You came here to see the pickup. So let's get on with it. Right, so as you know, over the last couple of weeks, I've had some nice results with charity stores. And this week's no exception. So I've picked up some nice little bits here. Some things, or most of the things, are things that I've got for my actual consoles. But there are a couple of bits that I saw and I thought, oh, that looks interesting, and picked it up. Haven't got the console, but picked it up because it was there. So let's go through my list then. Right, so number one. Got I Am Legend UMD. It's in good condition. Not a mark on it. Now, I won't give you the price of each individual item because they were bought together. So I'll just tell you how much it come to in total. Right, so that's that one. Gavin and Stacey, Series 1. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not really a fan of Gavin and Stacey, but it was there. Hangover. Now, I did used to have a PSP. I haven't got a PSP anymore, but I saw them, so I thought, yeah, why not pick them up, you know? And then also, with that same lot, SmackDown versus Raw 2007. There's the back. It's in pretty good condition, actually, this one. No manual, but the disc is there. And one of the clips is slightly busted, but it's no biggie, especially considering it's not, the manual's not in there. And then we've got Dave Mirra Freestyle BMX 2. And as you can see, it seems like there's a bit of water damage to it. Manual and disc are there. Now, to be honest with you, when you hear what the price was for these, you know, a bit of water damage, I can live with that. Probably see another case for it down the line. I'll just get a new case for it. Disc is in good condition, so. Right, so that mini bundle there comes to £5.25. That's really good. You know, you can't complain of that. 5 items for £5.25. So £1 5 each, if you work it out roughly. So yeah, good. So that's that bundle. And then we move on to the next one. Now the next one's got some more interesting bits in there. Right, so number one, UEFA Euro 96 England for the Sega Saturn. Now you'll probably notice there is a bit of ripple in here. So the case itself is not in the best of condition, but it's a Saturn game, and to be honest, they very rarely are. But the manual and the disc is all fine. So yeah, Now, like I said, some of these I haven't got the systems up for, and this one I haven't. But I saw it and I thought it's not very often you see Sega Saturn games. Well, certainly not in the charity shops near me. So when I saw it, I thought, you know what, I'm going to get that just in case. You never know, I might get a Saturn down the line, or even just maybe someone else might want it. So I thought, you know, get hold of it. So yeah, Sega Saturn. To be honest with you, I'll probably keep it. So I've not seen that about before. So, right, then we've got Saw for the PS3. Now this one, I haven't seen in a charity shop before, so I wanted that the minute I saw it. I don't know if there's supposed to be a manual with it, but there isn't one in there. Now this one is a pricey one. So Alice Madness Returns. Now I've seen this on eBay and this one goes for about 30 quid. Disc and the gubbins as people call it. So yeah, when you hear how much I paid for these, it was a good price. Command & Conquer, Tiberian Wars. As you know, I'm a big Command & Conquer fan. Although these days I don't get much time to play them. You need a lot of time to play these sort of games. Manual and disc is all there. Good condition this one as well. State of Emergency. Got my fingers over it. For the PS2. You know, again, in as good a condition as you can expect for an old game like this. A little bit of furring around the top, but, you know, nothing major. Manual and disc in good condition. Right, now this one, not so lucky on. When I show you it, you'll see why. So the back of it is a little bit sort of bad. Looks like a dog or something's had it at some point. Now, my missus picked this one up for me, so I didn't actually see the actual state of it at the time. And actually, I've just noticed the case is split as well. And then you look inside, and the manual's there, and the disc is there, but the disc is absolute. I don't know if you can see that. Look at the state of that. See them deep, like, scratch marks in it. I seriously doubt that will play. It's hard to tell whether it's gone through the layer underneath, because there is a possibility you might be able to buffer it out, but it's only a cheap game anyway, this one, so you know, there's no major loss if it doesn't work. But yeah, so that one, not so lucky on that. Had I seen the state it was in, and you know, my missus got it, so I probably wouldn't have picked it up. So right, and then the last one in this batch, Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines. Now, I don't know, Terminator games are a bit of a mixed bag, so I'm not sure whether this is a good game or not. Now, the thing I like about this one, just show you the disc, no manual, unfortunately. Now, the missus was going to throw the receipt, and I said, no, keep the receipt, because I like little things like that. So, apparently, this was $3.99 from Blockbusters. They paid with a tenner, and they got £6.01 back. And it was bought on the 16th of the 9th, 2008 at 17:03. So yeah, nice little receipt in there. I like little things like this. Mrs. was going to throw it. I said, no, keep it. I said, because I like to keep little things like that. You know, it's interesting, isn't it? To think that someone bought this back in 2008 and that's how much they paid for it. Disc has got some little minor marks on it, but nothing that should cause it any problems. Because I was a bit worried at first when she said, oh, this one come from Blockbusters, when she saw the receipt. She went, it was Blockbusters originally. And I went, oh, God, I bet the disc is battered then, because let's be honest, the X-Rentals always were, wouldn't they? But no, quite surprised at that. So, yeah. Right, okay, so that's all my charity shop pickups. And as I said, there's a few interesting ones in there. The Saturn one and that Alice one especially, I mean, that was a nice little result. Of course, I haven't told you the price, have I? £6.75 I paid for all of them. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 discs for £6.75. And when you consider that Alice one I've seen going for £30 on eBay, that's really good, isn't it? So, even if you was just buying that one game, it would be good. So So yeah, really chuffed with that. Nice little result, nice pickups. Doing all right at the moment, actually. The charity shops around here are pretty good. I know some people in other areas have had good results, but there are plenty of people that have been struggling to find anything. So I've been quite lucky, I've got to be honest. So, right, okay. Now, moving off of the charity shop bundles, we're now moving on to swap shop. So, the last swap shop, which was not last Sunday, the Sunday before, I believe. Oh, I don't know. I think it was the Sunday before. The last swap shop, anyway. There was everybody on there showing what they had, and Rob from Essex, or should I say Rob the Essex retro gamer, he was showing some Game Boy stuff, and there was a couple of bits that piqued my interest there. So I was like, oh, I'll have them, and they're in fantastic condition. So believe it or not, I have not got Tetris on the original cartridge. So when I saw that, I said, oh, that's one I'm interested in. So there's Tetris. Bit of glare off the light there. It's all in good condition, nice and clean. Not surprised actually, because one thing you'll notice if you check out Rob's channel, you'll see that he likes his stuff like pristine. So I'm not surprised these are in really good condition. And the next cartridge I bought was Super Mario Land. Now, you would have seen me play this on emulation, but I've never actually had the original cartridge. And these do go pretty expensive, actually, if you get them from CEX. So, yeah, it's all in really good condition. No marks on it. It's really nice. Now, I'm not going to go into money because, it's not fair to the person I got it from. But he did do me a great deal. So, yeah, and I was really happy because them cartridges are clean, which is, let's be honest, if you buy them from places like CEX, they're very rarely in the condition that they are. And you'll probably pay more for them. So yeah, I had a nice little result with that, and I will link Rob's channel down below. Like I say, Essex Retro Gamer. Yeah, I'll link it down below so that you can check his channel out. He has some fantastic pickups as well, and like I say, he's got a good eye for a bargain, but he also likes to pick up things in fantastic condition. And some of the stuff he's got is really clean. He's got a thing about the word mint. He doesn't like using the word mint to describe something, even though in some cases they are practically mint, because I've seen him show some things on there and I've never seen him in that condition, even when they first come out. So, yeah, so it's interesting. Like, he does manage to find things that are in really good condition. So I'm not surprised that the Game Boy cartridges are so pristine. So really happy with that. So, yeah. Anyway, that's the end of this video. That's all my pickups. Yeah, I think I've done all right. I think I've had a nice little result. Like I say, I've had a couple of weeks now, this being the third, where I've had some really good pickups. I'm really chuffed actually, and doing all right, getting some really good stuff for good prices. So that's what we want, isn't it? So yeah. Right, okay. So before I get into the usuals, I just want to give a quick mention. I've mentioned in a couple of videos already. Recently, I was asked by Andy from UK Crack Gaming about joining a Facebook page for handheld emulation devices. And it's the Unofficial Anbernic Facebook group. Now, basically, although it's called Anbernic, it's not just Anbernic, it's all different handheld emulation devices. It's a good place to go if you want to find out any information, like what's the best out at the moment, what sort of firmware there is, how well do certain systems run certain emulators or games, etc., etc. All that sort of stuff you can find there. The reason he asked me was because, obviously, if you watch the channel, you would see that I've done quite a few handheld emulation devices. I am quite a fan of the handheld ones. So when he asked if I wanted to be an admin, straight away I jumped at the chance. It's very interesting. And I had already been talking to a few people on there because I was a member of it. So yeah, I was quite happy to, join the gang basically. So yeah, fantastic people on there. You've got Andy and his son Josh, and then you've got Nate, and there's several other people. They all know who they are. But yeah, I've had some good conversations about devices and that. I mean, recently I've been featuring the Power Kitty V90 on the channel quite a bit, and I've been posting the videos on there as well, so there's been quite a bit of conversation about it on there. So yeah, anyway, I will link that below, so if you're interested in that, you can go over and join that as well. Like I say, fantastic conversation, good community. Yeah, so the group is growing all the time, so I'll link that down below. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. If you have enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so that you're made aware of all our future videos, and also comment as well. Let me know what pickups you've had, you know, if you haven't got a YouTube channel, or if you have, you know, and you just want to let me know down below, then, you know, go for it. But yeah, let me know what sort of deals you've had, or maybe that, you know, let me know if you've had trouble finding stuff. It's always good to talk to you guys, find out what you're up to. And until next time, take care, stay safe. Nerdy Geezer out.